Hello. A very quick and very simple recipe for a snowman this time, with using a balloon that we don't use very often, which is the Sempertex 660 Link-O-Loon. These are all in fashion white, and using the Link-O-Loons means you can create a lot of height and a lot of volume with very few balloons and very, very quickly. So that's the whole premise of this one, is really simple, really fast. I'm going to start with a cluster of 12-inch Sempertex fashion white. These are inflated to 9 inches, and I'm going to put a white foil weight in between two of the balloons like that, wrap the balloons around the collar of the weight so that we have the weight on one side and the tassel on the other, just to give the piece a little bit of stability. Next, take 4 of the 660 Link-O-Loons and inflate them so that there's 2-3 inches uninflated on the end, and then tie them into duplets. If you inflate them all the way, it's going to be too tall for this particular design, but that's the beauty of these balloons, because obviously you can control the height quite easily. Put the 2 duplets together and twist into a cluster, and then put it down on the table. And then I'm going to sit the cluster of round balloons on the top and pull these up through the centre, like so, making sure that the weight ends up underneath everything as we go. Like that. Next, I'm going to take another 12-inch fashion white. I've overinflated it, downsized it to 9 inches or thereabouts. It doesn't need to be 100% accurate, but around that sort of size. And I'm going to pull that down into the centre here and just wrap the neck around to secure it. And then we need to tie the tops together. So we'll take opposite balloons, cross them over at the top, and tie close to the inflated part of the balloon there. And then take third one, pull it through, fourth one, pull it through, and tie. And that's to create the body of the snowman. We then need to reproduce what we've done here. So take another 12-inch inflated to 9, put it inside, and then pull the neck up and through and round a few times to secure that. And then we're going to fill in this gap here with a final 12-inch inflated, this time to 9 inches. Sorry, did I say 9 inches with these? I do apologise if I did, can't remember. These are inflated to 8 inches, this one is to 9. And that will just sit nicely in between. Now, just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to remove the neck roll like that, and then use some adhesive, which could be anything. Could be balloon bond, glue dots, but I'm going to use rubber cement on this occasion. But whatever your preferred adhesive is, a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom, and then that will keep it from escaping later on. It'll just hold it in place. Okay, so that's the main body of the snowman built. Stand him down there for a moment, because now we're going to attach the head. The head is the super shaped snowman head, and we need a collar, which is 5 Sempertex fashion white balloons inflated to 4 inches. And I'm going to wrap this onto the balloon first, rather than put this onto the top of there and then try and attach the head. You'll find it an awful lot easier if you put some tension on the neck of the foil and then just twist it through and around several times so that it becomes very tightly locked onto the base of the foil, which will give it a really firm anchor point, and then it's a matter of very easily taking the neck of one of these here like that and just pulling it down and through the top of the body. Just take the neck there, wrap it round a couple of times, stop it coming undone, and that will attach the head very firmly to the body without any fear of it coming off later. And then it's just a matter of detail. So what we have here are two black 360s and two black 260s, and these will make the arms. So I've inflated the 360s longer than I need them, pinched them back a little bit and tied so that there's quite a long neck there, so that we can attach them together later. If you twist them where you want the hand to be, and then add in your 260, that will create the hand of the snowman, which you can then adjust by getting rid of the part of the balloon you no longer need. Like so. Take the neck off of that one, and then repeat that for the other arm. Like so. And then if you want to give your snowman a little bit of character with bent arms, now is the time to do it. If you take the balloon, bend it like that, seems quite dramatic, but it will put an elbow into the balloon. And then tie these together close to the neck rolls, so that you've got a nice amount of stretch between them, which you can then pull through the collar like so. And then you can obviously control the direction of the arms. And then we'll just add the buttons. The buttons are apple twists made from 5-inch fashion black. And to do that, inflate your balloon quite large, downsize it, and then make the apple twist. In order to get the buttons of at least approximately the same size, if you size the balloon like this, so this is sized to 3 inches, it will then give you an approximately similar set of buttons. Put your finger on the knot, push it through to the other side of the balloon, grab it with your other hand, like so, twist it around, and then use a scrap of 260 to stop it coming undone. Cut that off and squish it so that it is circular. Then we've got 3 buttons, and I'm just going to attach those again with whatever adhesive you prefer. So now you can vary the design a little bit by where you put the buttons. Some might prefer to have the buttons, have this at the front and have the buttons there, or you might like to stick them onto here. I'm going to stick them on here. So we'll put the one in the middle first, and then the one below, and the one above. And there you have it. Merry Christmas.